Hello everyone, how are you? Today's breaking news. 911 just suffered the biggest loss it could, and somehow, the show must move on, with 3 more episodes set to air this season. But how will the 118 move on without its captain, Bobby Nash, Peter Krause? First of all, it won't be replacing him at the firehouse permanently just yet. Aisha Hines, has stepped in as interim captain in the past when Bobby's been out, and the captain, as he died, told Buck, Oliver Stark, that the others are going to need him. There's also the possibility of someone new coming in. How the show will handle that will be answered in Season 9, showrunner Tim Minear tells TV Insider. That gives the 118 time to grieve and accept what's happened. I'm not solving that problem right away for the rest of the season. There is an interim captain there who is not going to be the captain going forward, but the last 3 episodes are not about who's in Bobby's chair. The last 3 episodes are about that chair is empty, says the EP. It's nearly impossible to imagine the firefighters going back to work, even though they have to after Bobby's death. That's why I felt like I needed a run of episodes to let that breathe, Minear explains. Every episode through the finale is about this. These upcoming episodes will see the rest of the 118 both leaning on each other, as well as kind of fractured at the same time in their grief, he says, with all the stages of grief represented. That includes survivor's guilt for Chimney, Kenneth Choi, whom Bobby used the only dose of the antiviral on, even though at that point he knew he, too, had been infected with the deadly superstrain of CCHF, Crimean Congo hemorrhagic fever. Buck, meanwhile, after Bobby told him he'd be okay and the others would need him, will try to lean on himself, according to Minear. That's going to confuse Buck. He's not going to quite know what to do with that. Everyone's going to be just a little off their equilibrium in these last 3. He will eventually open up to everyone in some way. It's hard to imagine where the ABC drama will go for its last episode of the season after the traumatic 2-part of episodes 14 and 15, but the showrunner promises real 911 emergency finale after a fun conceit, something we haven't really done before, for the penultimate episode. That leads to a mass casualty event, Minear previews. Even in their grief, their first responders, they got to put that aside and work together to save people. So I think what you'll see in the last 3 episodes, yes, grief, love, loss, sadness, and rallying and victory. In those episodes, we will see Eddie Ryan Guzman, who moved to Texas to be closer to his son, back in Los Angeles, but we'll have to see if he sticks around permanently. We'll also see Krause as Bobby again, though Minear wouldn't say how there are always flashbacks, dreams, and hallucinations to see a dead character again.